I want in on that. Let's grab these embryos. These are helpful. And I have full adrenaline. This is great. Oh, and I went into the fire. And the group finisher only took out the big queen. Come on. I know this is steel on the monster, but we'll switch it now. Wow. Well, that actually worked out great that there were dudes here. Enhancement mutagen. Let's put this thing out. It's dangerous. Rodriga pheromones, teeth, trophy. A range mutagen, that's interesting. Alright, let's take a second here. Let's see if I have any slots. I do have one. What's the range mutagen? Ooh, plus 5%, it's actually not bad. Greater vitality though, pretty good. Or another adrenaline enhancement, yep. Okay, all of our mutagen slots are filled. Now, I'm pretty sure that that's where we came. Oh, what? Oh, the trap. Oh, there's a bunch of traps here. I'm pretty sure that we came from here because that way that the cave... Yeah, here's the ledge we came down from, so we came through the cave on that side. Now I don't know what we're gonna find. If we're gonna find more monsters, more humans. I'm not sure, but I do know that going into Gadwall isn't really that great. So we're gonna go Petrie's. We'll go Rook. And... because the Rook is just the extra damage, so why not, I guess? And then let's go Vigor Regen and hope that Vitality can handle itself. Plus, theoretically, the extra damage will help with the adrenaline. Again, theoretically. What's the bomb that stuns? Dancing Star? No, it's... oh, Samum. Stuns and freezes. Oh, okay, I didn't actually... I couldn't remember what that was. That's great. Alright, here's the river. Where's your friend? Oh, this isn't looking good.
This is the smuggler I spoke of.
This was the smuggler you spoke of. Someone's coming.
You'll not sail off, you
No.
killer!
Oh, this is not good. Gotta protect her. Come on. Where's this mage? Bring him. Damn it. There we go.
Thank you. I'd not have survived on my own.
Talk, woman. You've dragged me far away from the city. You owe me an explanation. Who were those men? Who have you been hiding from?
I don't know.
3 days like a rat, you said, and you don't know?
I knew. I mean, I had my suspicions.
So talk. Who's out to kill you?
I don't know.
There you go again.
Truly, I cannot be sure. At first I thought it was revenge for the children. But he knows I'm no traitor.
It's not Roche. We both know that.
Yes, you're right.
Tell me about the Vipers.
They created this storm.
Are they working together?
I would say they detest one another. Or that's what they wish everyone to believe. The devil only knows.
What does Baron Kimbolt want?
A strong Temeria, and a strong North. He's obsessed. He believes we're surrounded by rebels and traitors. The Lavalettes, the Marabels.
He's probably not alone in that belief.
But he is alone in believing that he himself is the remedy for that ailment. The Baron sees himself on the Temerian throne. He claimed he would achieve this by marrying Anais.
Isn't she a little young for him?
He's a disgusting old satyr. He'd be a tyrant were he to don the crown.
You know what the Count intends?
No, but I cannot imagine anyone more different from Baron Kimbolt.
Meaning?
I would call him a sheep were his heart not black. He's a jester, an especially nasty one, though I cannot identify his master. He may not even have one.
Seems you got to know the Baron and the Count well. Then there's Roche. Pretty interesting social life, I'd say.
Being a courtier, that was no life for me. I thought it terribly dull and found a remedy.
Searching for excitement shouldn't get you killed.
It's the last time I do anything of the sort.
You can't be sure of that. Is Vernon the only person you do favors for?
I've never betrayed Temeria, if that's what you ask.
What happened to the convoy carrying Anais and Busi? What about the children?
We were ambushed. The caravan was destroyed.
I need details.
We were traveling along the agreed path, with a limited escort so as not to draw attention. The children were in 2 separate wagons, a safety measure, I was told.
Which one were you in?
I was with Anais. One day a messenger appeared with orders for the caravan's commander. A change of plans. We turned north to travel a longer route for safety's sake. Soon after the turnoff, we were attacked.
I wonder if she tried to help Anais. Or if she was just like, nope, goodbye. I mean, these are probably hired thugs, but...
The attackers were killing everyone indiscriminately. One pulled me from the wagon, but a bolt pierced his neck. It was mayhem. I ran for the bushes and hid.
Did you see what happened to the children?
The driver of Busi's wagon was shot. The horses got spooked and ran off into the forest, taking the wagon with them. When the fighting was done, they found Anais still in her wagon. I turned away for fear of what they might do. I nearly grabbed her and fled.
Yeah, it was
Any
targeted.
idea what happened to the caravan commander's orders?
I have them. After they took Anais, the bastards were in a hurry. They didn't even think to search the corpses. Take them.
Thanks. Sure you can manage that boat?
I must. I'll not return to the city. Thank you again, Witcher. And follow this through. You'll do us all a favor.
Let's stay on the forest path for now. see if there's anything else going on here. Because if they ran off into the forest with, or if the horse just ran off into the forest with Boosie's wagon, it's possible, although unlikely, that he's still out there. And it looks like there's a hut over there. Can I get across here? Doesn't look like it. But that is a bit concerning. I wonder if there's a way around. Doesn't look like it. Damn it! There goes that idea. I probably could have just returned straight to Loch Muin, but can use the few minutes to decompress some of what's going on. So let's just get up to date here. Geralt took the lead, Brigida followed. The Witcher's suspicions proved correct, and the forest brigands awaited an ambush, and the Witcher had to repel them. Those few bandits aside, all other things came up roses, while accepting the fact that the smuggler was dead. But Brigida had reached the river in one piece. Geralt had fulfilled his end of the deal, and the woman proceeded to fulfill hers. She told the Witcher everything she knew about Boosie's disappearance and gave him a valuable piece of evidence. Our hero can now return to Loch Muin and begin his investigation. Alright, so let's actually check this. Orders changing the convoy's route. Honorable Sir, from Baron Kimbolt. I'm the last man who would tell others how to do their job, knowing even less about leading convoys than about carpentry, and I hasten to inform you that I deal with wooden items only in the privy. However, with the safety of full-test children in mind, I must warn you and suggest a change to your course. The original route proved to be very dangerous and hidden with brigands, a fact that we, traveling ahead of you on the trail, experienced personally. Constable Natalis himself was lightly wounded by a treacherous arrow. Due to the importance of those in your care and the responsibility resting upon your soldiers, I should suggest you travel through Starling Valley, rest at the local tavern, and then follow the old trail, which Foltest successfully rid of robbers in his time. Remember, should anything happen to those in your care, their blood shall be on your hands. It's interesting, this dynamic now with Kimbolt and the other guy. Because you have, like, it seems like you have all these different people that may have a hand in some of these wrongdoings, but it's like there's not one person you can kind of pin it on yet. We did see this caravan earlier, but, or this wagon, but there's nothing going on in there. That's good. It seems that I was able to help her, and I should be able to help. Yeah, let's leave now. I should be able to help Roche as well. Talk to Kimbolt about full-test children. Okay. Can't imagine him being super open to it, but we'll see. I wonder if he'll deny it, and then I'll be like, listen, pal. This piece of paper here incriminates you pretty heavily. So Geralt kept his vow and accompanied Brigida to the river. Brigida also kept her word. She revealed that the Council of Regents had dispatched full-test children to Loch Muin, where their fate was to be decided. The convoy had almost left Temerian territory when its commander received a letter from Baron Kimbolt ordering a change of route. Once on the new trail, the convoy was attacked by unknown assailants. Brigida had fled and knew little else of what befell Boosie and Anais, but she suspected the worst. She made her way to Loch Muin with what hope she did not know. That too was where the aforementioned unknown assailants reappeared, clearly intent on killing the last living witness of their attack. And those are the two guys that we saw when we first saw Brigida. And that was when Geralt had stepped in. Grateful for his help, Brigida gave our hero Kimbolt's letter, ordering the convoy to change course, thus confirming her story. The Witcher decided to speak with the nobleman and learn what had prompted him to issue this order. The search for Boosie had begun.
Blessed be the eternal fire.
In its radiance,
Regards.
I shall pray for you.
It would have been kind of cool to see Siegfried at one point, like, had I not killed him many, many years ago. If you guys don't know who Siegfried is, he's from the first Witcher. But I know most of you do know who he is.
The king of reagents.
The king of reagents? Where is this guy? Oh, right.
Where have we met?
Oh no, this is Marivel. Where do I find Kimbolt?
Whoa!
Oh, here he is.
I believe there's been a misunderstanding, my lord.
Get out before I call my guards.
And what might I convey?
Nothing.
Baron, sir, you gave your word.
For the last time, out! Tend to this matter.
Things aren't going smoothly.
Who was that thug I passed in the doorway?
He's of no concern to you.
Uh-huh.
People like him sometimes do stupid things.
Did I ask for your opinion on the matter?
Okay, yeah, I don't like you very much.
The convoy carrying Anais and Busi was ambushed. Why?
I'd like to know that myself.
I've seen your letter to Horst Lubbock, the one in which you ordered him to abandon the planned route.
Nonsense! I sent no such letter.
Uh-huh.
You're lying, Baron.
Watch your words, Wanderer. One nod from me and my people will riddle you with arrows before you can use any of your witcher's tricks.
What are you waiting for?
To hear the details of your slander.
The letter bears your seal and signature, Baron.
Where is it?
I have it.
Show me.
Swear that you'll return it. No, I'll hang on to it.
You'll have to take my word.
The word of a wandering monster slayer means nothing to me. If that's the situation, I've said all I have to say. I wrote no such letter.
Words come cheap, Baron. I'm finding it hard to believe you.
I care little for what you believe. If this letter exists, we are dealing with a forgery. Whoever is behind this has crossed a Temerian noble, and will be duly punished. A scribe will test the letter and confirm what I claim.
All right. I'll see what this scribe has to say.
There are objective means of examining the letter's authenticity. I promise to pay you well for learning the truth.
The truth does taste better when payment's involved.
Of course. Yeah. See the scribe about the letter's authenticity, or go to Natalis and charge Kimbolt with a crime. Well, let's go see the scribe.
It's you!
This should be interesting. This is all assuming, of course, that the scribe can be trusted. But he wouldn't have had time to go and tell the scribe anything. I don't want to go to Natalis yet. So I have to assume that the scribe is going to tell me the
Young
truth.
alchemist!
Drunker than a
Not
bard.
all that
Won't
falls
get
out
anything
for
out
us
of him.
is
Maybe
gold.
there's something about testing
Yet a
letters in his
comrade
notes.
told
Oh, damn.
spells out his gold. Vapors to cleanse in water cold. So be bold. Be
Okay,
bold.
invisible ink and scribe's notes. Let's take it all. Oh, use. Okay, hold on. Note for scribe. I bet you some type of test here. Note detailing the treatment of invisible ink. Oh, Jesus. The pages have been soaked in a substance that will turn blue when treated with the activator. The activator's composition must be kept secret, but I offer it here in encrypted form as a reminder. Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed guano into piss transform. Guano, I think, is like batshit. So, light, quench, shit, rinse. Oh my god, what? Alchemically marked page. Okay, invisible inks. Those wishing to conceal the true contents of their missives from third parties often resort to penning their letters with invisible ink. A message set down in this manner becomes visible only when the document is treated with a substance that reveals the writing. Some use invisible ink as a dye, soaking entire pages in it instead of using it to write. The recipient of a message thus treated can confirm its authenticity by applying a substance that will turn the page a specific color, usually blue. Okay. Note scribble on alchemically active paper. I ask kindly, my good lord, my summons, my cord, my good lord, heed it keenly, my good. Okay, these are all the same. Oh, I bet you that I can use these as a test and then use the other one.
The king of reagents.
All right, let's check this out here. All of his official correspondence was written on a paper saturated with a substance that would turn the page blue when treated with an activator. The Witcher could thus have the letter to the convoy commander examined alchemically, though as it turned out, he would need to complete the procedure himself. All right, so let's read this one more time, this little clue. Okay, activator's composition, but I offer it here in encrypted form as a reminder. Light, quench, shit, rinse. Read the truth by light to form guano into piss form. Light, quench, shit, rinse, guano into piss form. Oh god.
Water quenches light.
According to the scribe's notes, if this is Kimbolt's letter, the paper it's written on was treated with an invisible dye. An activator should bring out the dye, turning the paper blue.
Yeah, okay.
Now for the activator's formula. Better try it on some drafts first.
Okay.
How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter.
Okay. Gently warm the flask and add vitriol or add burnt lime. Light, rinse, shit, something. Heated copper could be light or gently warm the flask. Let's...
How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform.
Okay, so gently warm or heat? Because this would heat and then capture vapors and douse them with water.
Gotta be careful with this.
Let's try adding that. And then we can try to add water now. Oh, but that would be for rinse. We probably did have to be this one first. And I can't seem to back out of this either.
Wait for it to dissolve.
And then we rinse.
A bit of water.
And then guano.
Everything's better with a dash of bird
Oh, and
Damn.
then...
Destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's try this one more time. How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. Okay, I'm gonna do that one more time, and I'm actually gonna write this out. How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. Okay, I think I have it. I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter. So this should be the first step, heating it and then quenching it. Wait for it to dissolve. Then add the shit. Everything's better with a dash of bird guano. Then rinse. A bit of water. And then I'm not sure. How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. Guano into piss. Maybe lime, like to turn it like green or yellow or something? A little burnt lime. Damn. Yeah, I know. I need to be more careful. Huh. Okay. I'm not sure on the last part. How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. Let's try another one. Make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it. I'm pretty confident with the first few steps. Heat it and then douse with water, so that would be the light and then quench. Wait for it to dissolve. Okay, and then add the guano. Everything's better with a dash of bird guano. Then rinse. A bit of water. And then maybe add more guano. Everything's better with a dash of bird guano. Damn, destroyed that letter. Ah! Be more careful. Okay, I wonder if...
Can we talk to this guy?
Young alchemist, do as you order. Add acid to water.
Acid
Light,
to water.
quench, shit, rinse.
Acid. Okay.
Young alchemist, not all that falls out an ass is gold. Yet a cormorant old shit spells out his hold. Vapors to cleanse in water cold. So be bold, be bold. Young alchemist, do as you order. Add acid to water.
Add acid to water. Okay, maybe that's the trick. That's maybe where the lime is coming in. Let's test the draft again.
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter.
Okay, so maybe that's where it starts. Add burnt lime to the flask, because that's acid. Let's try it.
A little burnt lime.
And then we would quench it by adding water?
A bit of water.
And then the shit, because it's light, quench, shit, rinse.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
And then to rinse it, we already added water. The only other one with water is this one. So maybe that's it. Maybe now is when you actually... I don't know. Let's just try
Wait
it.
for it to dissolve. I need to add burnt lime to the
Oh,
flask, then quench it with water.
sick.
Add bird guano to that, heat it,
Okay, that did
and
work.
capture the vapors and run them through cold water to obtain the final substance. All right, let's try this on Kimbolt's letter.
Okay. Jeez.
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and
Okay.
apply it to the letter.
That was, I think, a little bit lucky. Burnt lime,
A little burnt lime.
and then... Oh, what was it? Damn it. Light quench. Oh, yeah. So add water.
A bit of water.
And then the guano.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
And then heat, capture vapors, and dose with
Wait
water.
for it to dissolve. Smells like piss, but it worked. The sheet's orange,
Nice.
not blue. The letter's fake. Kimbolt had nothing to do with this.
Ooh, that could have been
Cormorants.
really bad.
String of cormorants.
We know you didn't kill him.
Well, good thing we went and did that. That could have backfired pretty heavily.
You were right, Baron. The letter's forged.
Of course I was right. I would never seek to hurt Boosie. Bastard or not, he is still a child. Your payment, Witcher. I want you to look into another matter.
What would it involve?
Count Linus Maravel.
Oh, yeah. He's the
You've
fancy
heard the
one.
name?
Young, capable, handsome.
Yeah. Yes, all that and more. And he's ambitious to a fault. Right after the Temerian delegation arrived in Lochween, his people began visiting the Nilfgaardian camp regularly.
Are you suggesting Maravel's a traitor?
We are all entitled to communicate with the ambassador without chagrin and openly, as court and diplomatic protocols allow. Yet the Count's multiple messengers, the letters traveling to and fro, it reminds me more of a complicated courtship.
You're curious to know the content of those letters.
I want you to learn the Count's plans. The man would sell his mother to please the Emperor. Find out what Maravel's messenger is carrying. If treason is involved, you must alert John Natalis. You will be generously rewarded, I assure you.
Huh.
How do I locate this messenger?
Look for my man Aldrich by the fountain here in the camp. He'll point the mage out to you.
You need a Witcher to do this?
Do not underestimate Count Maravel. He does not employ common scoundrels, and I don't intend to either. Hieronymus Lash. Sound familiar?
A pretentious, invented name. Belongs to a bard or a mummer, I'd say. But you wouldn't need my help with either of those, so I'll venture a guess. Maravel entrusts his correspondence to a mage.
I knew you were suited to this task. The magic barrier placed over the city mutes all forms of high magic, preventing Lash from contacting Shillard remotely. He nevertheless remains dangerous. During the times of the previous conclave, I believe he was caught practicing black magic.
Oh.
He faced execution, but that louse Maravel saved him.
All right, I'll look into it.
My lord, we know where they are. What are your orders?
Find out what happened to Boosie and Anais and
Bloody
talk to
wonderful
Natalis.
day. Assemble your men and resolve this once and for all.
Okay, so Kimbolt, I mean, now I kind of have no reason not to trust him. He was
Gather your
honest.
gear. We're off to hunt.
He was honest about his letter and turned out to be not lying to me, which I totally thought he was. And now he wants me to find out about these letters. And if it does turn out to be treason, then we can tell Natalis about that. Holy smokes, this is pretty intense. There's a lot of names being tossed around, like Kimbolt and Maravel and Natalis and all these guys. And what I would love if somebody would take, like, you know, a paragraph just to kind of summarize what exactly each of them wants and is after. I can go through the journal entries as well, but sometimes you guys have a really good way of describing it. And it helps not only me, but it helps the other people that are watching too, even though they don't say anything, because they're probably a lot smarter than me. But thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.